I was just asked about the space that these take up on the shelves. Just want to point out how the old packages are wider, though shorter, than the new packages. And the new package, though taller, you can fit nearly 3 of them on the size of an old bag. So yes, there is some overhang, so there is a little bit extra, so it's not exactly 3 that you get, but you easily get more than 2 for every 1 bag here. So that being said, I've done some measurements. I've used my ruler here to kind of figure out exactly how big these guys are. It ends up being about 9 inches by about 12 inches is what I put on here. So maybe it's 11 and a half or 12. These guys are a little bit longer. I had put 15, even though here it's looking like 13. Oh, because I did all the way to the top. That's what happened. Trying to do this one-handed makes it a little harder. So when I go all the way to the top, that ends up being about 15 inches. So I did put that there, and I overestimated a little bit just because, well, we want these guys to be saving on this space, so it's okay to overestimate on these and underestimate on these. And then also, for the height of these guys, I put at about 1 inch on these guys, and I put at about 2 inches on these guys. So it's kind of hard to see with the angle that I have, and the cat's in the way, but it will. But that'll kind of give you an idea. So based on that, on the front-facing space of these guys take up 45 square inches. These take up 108. So that means we can easily fit 2 of these in the front facing space. Now when you take into account the 2 inches versus the 1 inch, then we're looking at a difference of 108 and 90 inches. So we're looking at about 18 cubic inches of difference there. So there's 18 cubic inches less space on this bag than this bag because of the way it's spaced. So most of what I'm excited about is the fact that it's using less bag itself. As you notice, it's also using less plastic because here they've got this thicker plastic piece where they're using more plastic, whereas on these guys, they don't have that at all. It's just heat sealed. So I like the idea they're using less plastic, but on top of that, you can see I can have 3 colors of balloons for the space of 1. So it's just way more efficient, I feel, on a shelf in a store. I also think that this looks way prettier than this. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer that this is totally the way to go, whereas this is not. But anyway, so all that to say, when it's all said and done, you've got 63 square inches less space on the forward facing for these guys, and you've got 18 cubic inches of less space of volume taken up from all of them. So that's the math for you, so you can see. So you can see that it does take about 3 of these for every one of these. You can line up these tops here so you can kind of see what that looks like. So there is a little bit of extra space here, but that, I've got a ruler here. I don't know why I'm not using it. I do know why, it's because I don't have a spare hand, but that gives you an idea. That's about 3 by probably 12, right? 3 by 9, so that's 27, and then if we said that's 2, that's 54 cubic inches more space for 3 of these than for just 1. So that's triple the amount of product with about half as much more space. So yeah, by any measurement that you take, it's going to be better for the environment, it's going to be better for store shelves, and definitely better for aprons and sorting and time saving on that front as well. So any way that you look at this, this is the 100 times better way to go. So I really want to get rid of all these as quickly as possible because there's no reason to have, I mean, like, look at this. It doesn't even look like a lot of balloons there, whereas here it looks full, complete, non-wasted package space. This has all this extra plastic that's not needed. I mean, you've got these extra warnings and advertising and stuff, but look at this. They've got it all on here and on there. So there's no reason to have all this extra stuff on here. The UPC code here and here, I mean, this is just perfectly placed. whereas this is off to the side. I mean, everything's streamlined. I mean, there's so many ways this is better, but for you guys that were asking about how I came up with the fact that I think stores are going to like this more is by looking at just looking at it, I could tell it was less space, right? So I could tell that one bag, just the amount of plastic in that bag that's used is less by far, right? It's like half the plastic, maybe even more if you take into account the zipper, right? Because I can make the same bag folding it in half. So already we're using half the plastic, so that's great. But then on top of that, I knew that the bags were fairly close to a full-size 260. In fact, the bag is about the size of a full-size 260. If you notice from the base of this 260 all the way up to the top of this 260, reaches the top here. But they do have a hang tab. So it did get a little longer because of that. But, I mean, look at all the wasted space up here. Even if this was completely full, all the wasted space up here compared to that little bit there. This is all you need. All the wasted plastic in that zipper versus not having one here. And then all the wasted space in here versus being more efficient and tight there. So I just love the fact that they're super efficient. I mean, even my cat does. Cat doesn't care. But these I can just pick up, put in my case, and I'm ready to go. Whereas this takes sorting, time, effort, energy, and possibly rubber bands to wrap it, or balloons, or something of that nature. So, yeah. Again, betallic, nozzle up 260s are the way to go.